So we're back here in the MotoGP International Racing League. It is round 5. I have already done this intro already, and we did a few laps a moment ago, or 2 as you can see, and it didn't go too well. I high-sided and it was just just a bit of a mess. And what I noticed in that original run in the qualifying was I was actually holding Calvin up. Now, a lot of the times this season I've been trying to help Calvin get closer to the front, but I think today I'm going to need Calvin's assistance, so I'm going to let my favourite German get through. I'll try and stay with him, and let's see what we can do together. If he does go ahead of me, I think he'll move out the way if we make a mistake or something like that. So let's see how it goes. But Calvin is definitely well dialed in this circuit. A little bit more than I have. I've been rather busy. Oh, did you see that massive stutter then? Whoa! That was an absolutely monumental stutter going into La Quercia. I was right there behind him as well. That's annoying. That is really annoying. Because now I don't have the slipstream as much as I did. That's really annoying. It's completely thrown me off here. I don't remember what I was going to say. But yeah, if all goes well, hopefully I can catch a tow from Calvin and we can start qualifying maybe a little bit more. Currently 0.8 of a second down behind JM. But yeah, I've been busy all day today. I've not had any chance to practice. Going into this one a little bit cocksure of myself, thinking, you know what, I don't need practice. This is Misano. I'm decent at this circuit. I should be fine. We'll see how it goes. I can't guarantee that is the case, but let's see what happens nonetheless. So I'm right tucked in now behind the German ace. Calvin's in 12th because he didn't have a valid lap, I don't believe. Didn't really get much chance to speak to him. He said, right, go out on the 30-second mark. Let's go. Right then, so with slipstream, should be able to close in a bit in this part here, where Calvin is really quick. Oh goodness me, I was a bit aggressive on the acceleration there. He's going on from beyond the Rio corner, towards La Quercia, towards Tremonto, towards a Caro corner, from Cavone onwards. See, that's where I think we might lose touch with Calvin a little bit. But if Calvin puts a good lap in here, then in turn I should do the good lap as well. So let's see what we can do. As you can see, right on cue. Calvin a little bit further ahead of me now, going into La Quercia corner, which is turn 8. Excuse me, yeah, turn 8. It is turn 8. I don't know why I was going to say turn 6 for a second. And here we go. Much better exit as well from Calvin. Yeah, he's teaching me something here. This is not my best performance in all due respect. Down by 0.8 of a second to Gillzo. Of course, he's fighting for the championship, and I don't know where Jake is today. Of course, Jake is fighting for that championship as well as Gillzo. He's trailing G-Man in the points. And this is apparently meant to be Jake's stomping ground, so we'll see what happens. Let's see if he will turn up at any point, but hopefully he does for his sake. Championship's on, of course. Ooh, small moment there going into turn 12, now into 13, and now into Caro corner. This is where I high-sided earlier. Whoa! Goodness me, a little bit too much curb. Well, I'll tell you what, Wiggly is doing me a massive favour here. But as you can see, number 15, superior than me here in Misano. He also hasn't had any practice today. As we dive across the line, we have improved, and I'm 2.5 of a second behind teammate Calvin. So he's actually pushed me back. I'm down to 8th. And that is a problem because we're looking at the 3rd row here. Can Calvin get to the 2nd row? Of course, he's pretty close. We've got a bit of time yet. I have enough fuel to do another lap after this one. Only 0.1 of a second down here. 0.2 of a second we found already. Oh, Calvin looked like he swung out the way to avoid me giving me a slipstream. Surely not. Calvin's not like that. As we dive into... Oh, I'm wide. How much time did I lose there? Surprising I didn't lose any. Certainly looked like I made a big mistake. 4.5 of a second it is then. Yeah, this is not a good qualifying for me. Especially going into the first couple of corners. It gets very messy here in Misano. Of course, I've seen a lot of red flags in my lifetime. Calvin's a bit slow. He's off the circuit, actually. Is he going to move? He is. Look at that. Camaraderie. Teamwork with my German ace. This might be enough, actually, to put me ahead of Calvin. JM's on a really good lap, though. Look at that first sector from JM69. Ooh, messed it up a little bit there, going into that left-hander. Now here onto the left-hander again, into the Mazzano corner. Oh, I lost the front. Whoa, I'm all right. I stayed on. I thought I lost the front. We're good. But I think that's ruined it. Yep, it ruined it. Well, I guess now it's time for me to tow Calvin. I'm behind him by 70,000 of a second. And with all due respect, actually, to be within 0.6 of a second away from Family and Gillzo is not that bad. No, I'm wide. Get off the track, get off the track. Yep, there you go. I got out of Calvin's way. Hopefully now he can then produce a good lap time. So unfortunately we weren't able to improve. Calvin lost the front going into LaQuerci, so unfortunately we are going to be starting on the 3rd row. At least we're together. That's one positive, but check out the pole position. Gillzo and Family locked on a dead heat, so Gilzo's second lap must have been quicker and therefore takes pole position here in Mazzano. So here we go then, boys and girls. Medium tyres, medium front and rear is what we're going to have to use here today. Have used the softs in the past, and yeah, you know how it goes, sometimes it doesn't work. There is an emoji helmet on that front row, that's awful. Anyway, there's Calvin rearing up to go. Red lights disappear in a moment. And we are racing here in Mazzano. It's not a bad start. What is going on with Gilzo? Is that Gilzo or is that DCP? That's Gilzo. That's the guy that started in pole. How has he dropped so far down? Oh, goodness me, it's getting messed. Oh, I got hit. Got hit by one of the MSI bikes. It was Apfelsolf. I don't have to pronounce that. Apologies. Got bumped from behind there. Just a little nudge from Gilzo. He's not going to be happy about that. Oh, goodness me. Picked up again going into the Rio corner. That's twice. The MSI KTM has been through on me. Picked me up both times. This is really difficult to get through now. I'm constantly hitting the brake and getting back onto acceleration to avoid hitting anyone. Because you make contact in this game, it's an instant track limit, instant warning, so you've got to be really careful. And get, oh, and again! I'm getting pushed wide. That was Potato going up at the inside. Oh, this is a shocking start for me. I was down as low as 10th for a moment. And I've lost the tow with the front group. I see Calvin in the distance there. He's on the right-hand side of the OLED ultra-wide going into Tremonto. And yeah, there it is, confirmation on your screen, guys. He's up to 3rd. Excellent performance from Wiggly. Can I get through an Azzy, though? I can't this time around. He is just going to exceed track limits briefly. As I would like to try and get through an Azzy. I don't think I've seen Azzy recently, actually, here in the Moto3 Championship. Always a pleasure to race the Scotsman, though, nonetheless, so hopefully we can keep this going a bit. I think Azzy's quite quick as well, so if I can stay with him, he might be able to bring us closer. And there's certainly a guy ahead of us that I want to stay with, and that is Gilzo. JM69, in fact, he was quick in qualifying. Let me see if I can get through an Azzy now. Without a problem. Scot-free, let's say. Excuse the pun. As we dive into turn 1, I'm a little bit wide there, but I think I've got that line that secures me 8th place. Oh, yeah, that line doesn't work for these Moto3 bikes, does it? It picks the bike up too early. Ooh, Azzy was in deep behind me. Oh, in fact, Azzy's gone. Unfortunately, Azzy's down. Potato's down, and so is Applesoft as well. I do not know how to pronounce your name, apologies. I'm struggling with that one. Felt like I said it alright last time, but now I'm not sure. So I have absolutely no idea. Oh, Calvin's gone! Oh, is that DCP? No, DCP's ahead of us. It was Gilzo! The championship leader and teammate Calvin had gone down. Well, I have no idea what happened there. I didn't quite see it. I was too busy focusing on the back of JM69. Trying to catch up to the German. And very fast is JM69, but I don't think he's that much quicker than me. I think I can stay with him. Hopefully I can catch up to him and make a move, but I can't say I didn't expect to see this happening. I was so disappointed for Calvin. And for Gilzo, to be honest, because of course he's down in, where is he now? Probably 10th, something like that. So yeah, bad times for the Irishman. Whoa, what's happened to Quesadilla? That's a strange crash, that is. How has he lost the front there? I'm assuming he lost the front, probably on that left-hand side where Pecco and Miller crashed out a couple of years ago. That's a strange crash. Oh, has he with an on-lap penalty? Well, I guess we're lucky. We're very, very fortunate right now in this situation. We are holding on to 5th place. Tim Beerius behind us there, having a good race. He's currently 4 seconds behind me. There's Gillzo in 7th. So if he stays squeaky clean, I think he might. I don't know though. He could be like 6 seconds behind. We probably won't see Gillzo any further now. I think I should be it then. I'm probably going to be the last of this front group. But I'll be honest, I'm having difficulties catching up to JM. The number 69 is just too quick right now. I actually really felt like I could catch up to these guys, but I'm just slowly seeing a few tenths go to the way of the factory Red Bull KTM in front of me. Should have downshifted there really, or... yeah, that's cost me a little bit of time. This could be a very lonely 5th place. Family is once again at the front. Did this in Mandalika, of course. Able to... well, I think this is a little bit misleading, Caro Corner. It looked like we're all closing in, we're all bunching together, but unfortunately, get on the power and you start exceeding the gaps. Oh, Casey's gone down a 2nd time. That's quite important for the championship, for the team's championship. Myself and Calvin are trying to get 3rd. And if I'm here in 5th, then maybe... and Calvin's 7th, actually. I don't remember who Casey's teammate is. Is it Azzy? I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's definitely close in the team's championship. There's Charlie up to 2nd. That's a good result for him, especially since Gillzo and Jake's not going to get any points here today, but with Gillzo behind us, I don't know what the standings is for Charlie. I looked earlier, but I just completely forgot. Would this put him closer to that title fight? 20 points for the young lad. Oh, in fact, it's the F1 points. It's... I don't know. 18? Is that right? Yeah, if you watch F1, you'll know, but I have no idea. I think it's 18 points. I did see it in the Discord server at some point, so I think it is. Couldn't tell you what the rest of the points are, though. I just know 1st and 2nd. Gap is still the same, and I am still churning out the lap times. Once again, big shout out to 100k Blade for the boots. Still rocking his black Alpine Star boots with the purple. So big shout out to him. Got a little bit distracted there. I was seeing our gap just come down a little bit to JM. Now we've got a 4-second buffer to Gillzo, but he was rapid in qualifying. And I know Gillzo, I know him from old. He seems to get quicker when the chips are down, so let's see what happens behind. But I don't think he can catch up to me 4 seconds. That's a lot of time. He'd need to take a big chunk. But then again, when did he set that lap time? 1:41.3. That's about 0.6 of a second quicker than my lap. And in turn, is probably 0.6 of a second quicker than JM as well. Maybe 4 or 5 tenths. I don't know what lap times JM's doing, but I should imagine that he's going mid 41s. Oh no, I've lost a second now. This could be a lonely race for me. At least I get a great angle of what's happening ahead. But Charlie hasn't got the slipstream for the CIP Green Power KTM. DCP is in the slipstream of Charlie. Oh, I'm wide. Oh, that's frustrating. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be a lonely 5th place. That's a shame. I'm a little bit disappointed with that. I really felt like I'd catch up to JM. Yeah, I think not doing any practice here today has certainly scuppered my chances. Not like I've done much practice anyway for any of these rounds, but sometimes I get like a little bit of time just to jump on and do a couple of laps. Unfortunately, today I was even thinking about missing the race. Well, I'm glad I'm still here, fighting. If you can call it fighting. I'm just sort of existing in 5th place. And I tell you what, that gap to Gillzo is now 3 seconds. Wasn't that 4 seconds a moment ago? I'm going to have egg on my face in a minute, claiming that the guy's not going to catch me up. I think he will. The only one thing I can say is I've got the medium tyres. Maybe the others are on softs and I can catch up. It's something I've been trying to work on recently. Of course, it worked in Silverstone when we went for the softs. We were fought in the early stages, and then eventually we actually fell backwards. We still landed on the podium, but we did fall backwards into the clutches, as you guessed it, Gillzo. So I'm going for the mediums today. Tried it in the practice. It is slower, definitely slower, but it will last. So maybe towards the end, we'll be reaping the rewards. Who knows? Maybe I'm just trying to say things to keep you watching. To be honest. Oh, excuse me. I've got a bit of a sore throat today. I've been recording a bit. Excuse me. But yeah, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, of course. Do appreciate all the assistance. So on that right-hand side of the tyre, of course, got loads of tyre life. I'm not even concerned about that right now. Need to be careful here in Takaro, though. Did send myself to the moon, which I hope you've seen. I hope I included it somewhere in the qualifying. Oh, Calvin's gone. Is he still in 7th? Them? Wow, I've just seen the gap behind us. Wow, look at the map in the bottom left corner of your screen. I'm the red little disc on the map there. Behind me is a very fast-charging Irishman, who's now 2.5 seconds behind. And before then, it's Calvin, who's just crossed the line. That is a massive gap. So I guess what happens now is we will finish 6th at the minimum. At the maximum? At the minimum and the maximum, I guess. I guess we could crash as well, but I'm not going to. I made that mistake in Le Mans, I won't do it again. Not really a crasher, that's one thing I can say. I would probably put myself in the realm of being maybe too relaxed. Maybe I don't push enough, but I also don't crash. So it's a positive to a negative. If the others crash, then I take advantage. You know what I mean? It's one of those tough ones, isn't it? Like, you want to be quick, you want to be catching up to them, you want to be pushing on the maximum, but you don't want to crash. Oh, interesting. DCP and Charlie have just changed position. Is DCP now about to set a charge? I wonder if he's using the medium tyres. I know sometimes in Moto3 the medium sort of just kick in. It doesn't feel like that for me right now, but maybe it has for DCP. And I tell you what, the guy in first, I'm not sure who Famile is. I've never spoken to him, but he's clearly fast. He is only one warning away from a penalty, which is a full long lap penalty. And it's not too bad here in Tremonto, because actually when you do take the penalty here, you get a magnificent drive going into the likes of Cavone. So perhaps we could be looking at a new race leader in a moment in the form of DCP. Now DCP got took out in the previous round, I believe. Can't remember who it was actually who took him out. My mind's gone blank. But I do believe he was taken... Oh, Mandalika. Yeah, he was taken out in turn 1. So we'll see if he can finally end the bad times with a good time. And you know what? He's right there. I wish I was closer to see this. This looks like it's going to be a great battle. Of course, SacredMeerkat will be watching from the TV camera perspective. He'll have his beady eye on the action ahead. I don't think he'll be watching me, though, to be honest, so don't expect many clips here today from me. I don't think so. Oh, JM's gone! Oh! I was talking about this earlier. There was no point in me pushing. I wasn't going to achieve anything today. That's important for Gillzo, though. He's found more points. So I'm currently in 4th. When everyone's here, I would say a 4th place for me is an excellent result. But because Jake's not here, I guess I'm slightly taking advantage of his absence and being up into 4th. The only time I've finished... I technically haven't finished ahead of track than Jake in... Oh, I did import him out for the first round. But I didn't finish ahead of him in the last round. I took it because he had a penalty, but still, podium's a podium. So here we go then. My lap times are consistent. They're not great lap times, but they are consistent nonetheless. I don't really know where I'm losing the time. Just seem to be struggling a little bit here and there. Could be not changing the gears. Default setup is probably not the way to go here today. Who knows? Well, what I can tell you is it's too late to find out now. DCP is right on the back of the Frenchman. The number 99 could be meeting the number 22. Oh, it's really close at the front. Wait, my gap to Gillzo is now only a second. He's done a stellar job catching me up. I'd love to know what his lap times are. They are rapid. Gotta say, I'm feeling a little bit humbled in this one. I know Gilzo's quick, but you know what? Actually, if I think about it, I would say Gillzo is one of those riders who can be a second quicker than me in most tracks. DCP's got the lead. DCP has got the lead. We have had a change for the front and I've gone wide. Oh, God. Keep it together, Matt. Let's not start messing this up now. That's my first track limit warning today. DCP incident warning. It's one of those little bumps that gives you a warning for some reason. Our Potato's got a long lap penalty. Calvin's got track limits. He's on his second. Gillzo behind me is on his second as well, so we have had a very clean race myself. Well, I can't say the same for Gillzo. Something happened in SirChioXXIII earlier on. Either he crashed or he got took out. I seen Wiggly go down with him. So whether Gillzo lost the front and then took out Calvin, or Calvin's hit his rear tyre, or they just collided, didn't see it, but you guys might have seen it from the perspective of where I was, but I just wasn't looking at that point. So if this is the moment where the medium tyres kick in, then hurry up, because there's a Gillzo approaching here. Tell you what, Charlie has actually lost a bit of time. I wonder if his soft tyres, maybe he's on softs, is beginning to deteriorate. Maybe I can actually close in. Well, I think if it's going... I don't know where this move's going to come from Gillzo, but it's going to happen. He's going to get a tremendous slipstream going into Cavone. This could be the end of my 4th place occupation. I have enjoyed holding 4th place for what it's been worth. And thank you for supporting me in 4th. But I think I'm about to get dropped to 5th. I'm still holding on though. It's going to have to be a lunge on the penultimate lap or possibly the final one. I think he knows that he can't catch up to Charlie. He can't catch up to DCP and he can't catch up to the guy in first. So I think... Ooh, I've just pulled a bit of time on Gillzo. Is that misleading? Is that a small error? Coming in, possibly. You know what, 5 seconds from the leader. Not that bad, I guess. I'm certainly not showing my forte. I did better in Mandalika. This video does not top Mandalika, not any way, shape or form. And I think Valencia's going to be a struggle as well. We'll see how it goes anyway, but here it is, the penultimate lap then. 2 more to go. DCP and Family are neck and neck. Would like to see DCP win, actually. It's been a while. I was really expecting... Ooh, Gillzo track limit warning. I was expecting DCP to win in one of our Ride 5 races as well. Of course, he got 1 more chance, or 2 more chances tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. But onto the brakes. Is Gillzo close enough? I think he might... Oh, there he is! Whoa! I thought he was coming a bit aggressive than that. Whoa, that caught me off guard. I think it... I don't know. Was he going to hit me there or not? Well, if I'm going to respond, I have to respond now. So, hold that position. Oh, I can't... Didn't quite get it as hooked up as nicely as Gillzo. Ended up picking him up in the corner there. Let's give him plenty of space. This guy's fighting for the championship. It's not really a battle that we need. Give him plenty of space. He's through. Well, my mission now is to keep away from JM. Don't let him catch us up. Ooh, steady, steady. Oh, as if I got a warning for that. Oh, Gillzo also got a warning. He's on his 4th. DCP's been given an incident. Wait, he's been given a long lap penalty. What's happened there? But no one's crashed, have they? Oh, I have no idea what's happened at the front. I guess I'll find out later. Well, here it is, guys and girls. This is the last lap then. Try and stay with G-Man. Oh, not close. Oh, can I get the cutback? A little switchback. Oh, a little stutter. Oh, did you see that stutter? Thank goodness I didn't go for that. If I take him out, then that's it. I will retire from M.I.R. I can't. The guy's fighting for a championship. It's not my position to start messing him up. Sure, I want that position, but I'm not going to throw a dirty lunge. The AI get dirty lunges, but I'm not going to do it to the aces. I wouldn't do that. Big slipstream here, though. Oh, he is stuttering, though. I can't sit behind him, because if we get that stutter where we launch into each other, it's over. Oh, he goes for that wide line. Is that the key? That is the key, isn't it? He just showed me something there. Oh, someone's in the long lap penalty zone. It's DCP. I tell you what, we might not be out of this. I haven't let Gillzo go. I'm on a decent lap here. Can I get through into Gavone? I've got a lot of speed. Go on. Send it. Oh, look at Gillzo giving me space, so fair play to him. Fair play. I think he wants to get the cutback going into Caro corner, which he might get. Oh, he's wide. Have I done it? Have we got enough space? Oh, well, I gotta say, pat myself on the back for that one. God, this slipstream is good to me, isn't it? Ooh, a little bit wide. Look, track limit warning. Yeah, the slipstream has been good to me in these videos. Family will win, Charlie 2nd, DCP 3rd, and somehow I still hold on to 4th. Gillzo takes 5th. That was good. I enjoyed that. Thanks, Gillzo. Thanks, boys. So confirmation on your screens. Those are the results of today. Family, Charlie, DCP, myself, and Gillzo in the top 5. JM, Casey, Wiggly, top 8. Timberius and Apfelsoft 101, another German, in 10th place. That means that is your point scoring positions here today. But guys, thanks for watching. That's a hideous emoji helmet. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Ciao for now.
Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.